What's up, guys? Protege here from Learn Option Trades, bringing you guys a quick weekly breakdown for what I plan to do, where I'm planning to take my calls, where I plan to take my puts, and what I kind of think what might go on this week. So let's get right into it. Fundamental wise and technical wise, we're gonna break down two of those things. So fundamental wise, fundamental analysis, we got the FOMC meeting this week. The Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell is gonna either increase or decrease or pause the rates. Who knows? We don't know what is gonna happen. He paused last time. So this time, who knows? Usually when those rate increases or decreases happen, the market goes bananas. So, or bonkers, whatever you want to call it. It just goes up, it goes down, it goes wild. It literally goes crazy. So we'll probably be careful this week, not take too many trades. And honestly, I have a simple setup for SPY, and I have a simple setup for Microsoft that I plan on taking my calls and puts at. So let's get right into it. We're only going to break down two stocks this video, and I'm going to try to make it real clean and simple for all my new traders and all my fellow traders. If you're not new and you already know how to do all this good stuff, then let's get right into it. So technical analysis wise, TA wise, whatever you want to call it, support and resistance, I got some on SPY. So let's get right into it, guys. So on the daily, you can see these past couple days, Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday, we have been increasing in volume on the buyer side. So I'm not saying that we're going down tomorrow either, but all I'm saying is that I'm just noticing that buyers are starting to slow down. Honestly, sellers really didn't even take us down that much as far as these past Thursday and Friday, because like, we opened right here. Let me see what price we opened at. Let me move my thing. Big ass head. 453.96. So we opened at 453.96. And then same thing right here. I mean, we barely went anywhere. We honestly have an intraday candle, so that's kind of what it's showing. So look at the sellers down here. That's what I'm talking about when I say that sellers are decreasing. Look at the volume right here. I mean, sellers are increasing, buyers are decreasing. So we did have a nice pump on this day. What is that? Tuesday. So we had a nice pump on Tuesday. Wednesday started to slow down. Sellers came in. Sellers super started to come in on this day. And then honestly, there's barely any buyers here. It says that there's 357 shares of buyers bought that day on Friday. So that's barely anything, to be honest. And let's break it down to a little bit lower time frame. So the sellers are starting to increase. Buyers are slowing down. But look at this. Check this out, guys. So where do I plan on taking calls? Where do I plan on taking puts? Like I said, fundamental wise, we got FOMC this week. Let's take it careful. But if I were to take trades, if I were to take a call, if I were to take a put, where am I going to do it at? I'm most likely going to scalp trade a nice break on this trend. Lately, with weeks like this, there's a lot of fake outs. You know, it may break for a quick little pump and then come right down, 5-minute close below, and just be shaky, what's it called? Consolidate. So just go flat most of the time during the weeks, kind of just go nowhere. So we got to be careful for that. We got to watch the volume, make sure that the volume is actually here. We got to make sure that there's enough buyers and sellers here. We got to make sure that there's no just 2 million shares bought and sold within the first 20 minutes. You know, that's real weak. So anyways, I'm going to take calls on the break of this trend. If we never break above that trend and we just continue in this area tomorrow, look at this. I have a little support area, 451.93. I got that from this high right here. It's a nice close on that candle. Hold on, let me pause the airplane going through. So we got a high. That's where I got the high on that candle right there. That's where I got that support. Same thing on that candle right there. And a little bit around here, there's just a little bit of support that is catching on pre-market low, if you want to call it. So it's catching just a tad bit right there. Below that, we even got some more support at 450. That's actually a recent high, I think, year to date. But anyways, if we were to pump up tomorrow, so sorry, let me take this step back. I plan on taking puts below this. If we open pre-market already below this, that trade's already out the window. I'm most likely going to take puts also below 450, just for the risk of it, whatever. That's where I plan on taking my puts to, below 450. If tomorrow we get a nice set of buyers bring us up above this trend, I'm taking calls on that break. If buyers super bring us up past 458, I highly doubt. Of course, I'm taking some more calls above this level. And guys, check this out. This is last year's March recent high. 462.07 is the highest it was in March of 2022. So I have that charted out right here. It's all the way at 462.07. We're $10 away from that. So who knows? We might get that this week. Who knows? But that's a nice resistance level that we can either reject hard. The market could reject super hard, make a double top, big double top from a long history, you know, from last year. Or we can break above that and market can go crazy. So we're going to be careful this week. That's on SPY. That's what I plan on doing on SPY. So let's look at Microsoft. Sorry, I think I kind of went over that too crazy. But we're going to keep it rolling. So on Microsoft, we got a Head and Shoulders. Look at this. If you don't know what a Head and Shoulders is, go Google it. Watch my pattern or watch my pattern video. But look at this. We got a Head and Shoulders right here. So we got a Head and Shoulders on Microsoft. Decent amount of support at 343.80. Friday's low was all the way below here. Friday's low was 239.83. So that's pretty low. But anyways, if we get some price action to go below this and even break below these zones right here, or even this, I mean, I'm taking puts all the way down. If I see a lot of weak action, let's say tomorrow we try to hold this trend or this support, and then next thing you know, right at this trend, we just reject it, and a lot of seller volumes pumping in more than Fridays. Oh, I'm hopping in puts. I'm just gonna scalp and I'm gonna ride puts all the way down to this zone, potentially even hop into some more if we break 337.98, and I'm just gonna ride puts. Honestly, sometimes the market does look a tad bit weak, but I'm not trying to say I'm bullish or bearish. I'm gonna play what it gives me, but so far it's looking like Microsoft has a nice bearish Head and Shoulders. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but when you see the price action moving in that favor, it's best to, what I do is take the risk, hop in. When I see sellers increasing, no buyers, I step in. All the other SPY movers, if they start going down, I'm stepping in. You know, I'm gonna trade what's in my favor. So anyways, that's Microsoft, that's SPY. Let's look over SPY real quick one last time. This is what it looks like on a higher time frame, or let me show you guys on the daily one last time. So this is what SPY looks like on my daily chart. You can just see the levels. We'll keep up with this, show you guys tomorrow or Wednesday if these got broken, what happened. It does look a tad bit weak as far as the volume, but I'm not trying to say I'm bearish or bullish. I'm playing what it gives me. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, guys. Have a good rest of your guys' night. Thank you for tuning in if you watched this whole video. And just keep up to date with it. You know, let's watch this. Let's grow. Let's show you guys how it's done. I'm gonna show you guys I'm gonna be transparent, whether we got the break or if I'm gonna tell you guys, like, I took calls on the break, we got rejected, and I had to take a loss. I'm gonna let you guys know if that happens, and I'll also let you guys know if I take the risk and it's a big gain, or if I take some 10%, 15% gainers. So I love taking the risk. I'm gonna be taking the risk this week. So let's get right into it, guys. Have a good rest of your guys' night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Join the Discord if you're not already in it. Learn about how to option trade, learn about how to set your support lines, you know, learn at RSI, everything. I'm trying to teach you guys everything, zero to hero. Let's go, guys.